Greetings, dear friends. Welcome to ALLATRA TV Bangladesh. Today we continue a discussion about the creative society, and we're glad to find out the vision of our special guest. But before we start, I would like to remind to our viewers that Creative Society is a unique global project of our mankind. To find more information about this project, you can visit our website ALLATRAunites.com. And don't forget to share this video using the hashtags ALLATRAunites and Creative Society. And if you, dear viewers, want to be a part of our next live broadcast, please send us an email. My name is Tatiana, and I'm going to be hosting our today's interview with Anna.
Thank you, Tanya. Greetings to you all. And I, with a great pleasure, would like to introduce our today's guest. So today we are going to talk about creative society with Sahlan Javed. He is working in development sector. Sahlan, hello. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. What about you?
Thank you. Yeah, we are good and very excited to talk about such important topics nowadays about the creative society. But before, it's very interesting to know what actually inspires you in life, in your work, and why you decided to work in the development sector. Could you please share with us?
First of all, it's a blessing for me to work with Creative Society, and I'm very enlightened and grateful to have an interview with Creative Society. From the student life, I was really interested to work in development sector because the life in developing country is not just like same in developed countries. So in my country, there are needs some people's development so that we can develop together and we can build a very good nations together. For the expertise nation and for the innovative ideas, I take the initiative to work in development sector. So I'm working with the people.
Thank you so much. Actually, working with people is really inspiring. And can you please share with us how do you think what unites all people around the world, regardless nationality, religion, social status, age? What do we all have in common?
First of all, the human life is the most precious gift from the Creator. And we as a human being are so much proud of our life because we created as a human being and we are the most powerful creature in the world. And to be the powerful creature and to be the highest creature of the world, we have to think about the others people because in the country or in a nation, all of the people do not stand same together with the same platform. They need some help, they need some motivation, they need some economical benefit to stand up and create a good society. For being with that reason, I am taking the decision to work with development sectors, and being with that reason, I choose a creative society as well.
Thank you for such sincere answer. And indeed, you know, like we are living in such time when we could people totally change our format from the consumer oriented to the creative one. And actually the goal why we are conducting such interviews, it's to understand what is our common goal, how we all people see the creative society. So could you please also share with us, how do you envision creative society? Like what is for you creative society?
First of all, when I know about the creative society, that inspired me because it works with 8 objectives. And these 8 objectives, if it works with these 8 objectives, the human life's problem will be gone forever. Basically, human have the 6 senses. All the human beings have the 6 senses, and the creator create all of the human being with the different types of talents and different types of creativity. However, in this modern time and in the advancement of science and development, there are very few area of work with the people. Day by day, people are losing their jobs. Day by day, they are affected with different types of diseases, just like the coronavirus. People can never imagine the corona will be surrounded us one day. And people, they don't know about the corona before or the COVID-19 before. So what will happen? The unity of the people is much necessary nowadays. But the unity of the people we are losing day by day, which is decreasing our social values and our moral values as well. And the human life is going to be more endangered nowadays. So, being with that reason and being to be united, we need to put all the human effort together. It's not necessary that we need to provide the economical support all over the country because no one is not taking their povertiness from their country or root up their povertiness from their country. But it's really important to help people with their science, with the development, with the knowledge, and with such kind of prestigious things, so that people will be delivered before rather than their social status.
Yeah, we absolutely agree with you, and we have these problems in any continent and in any country, and only uniting and only by developing of all these spheres we can really build a creative society. We would also like to tell you about unprecedented event, the global online conference Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of. It was held on 20th of March 2021, and this conference has shown that humanity can unite if we choose it. And also in this conference, 8 foundations of creative society were shown. And these 8 foundations, we know that you have already read about them and you have already mentioned them. So this is the result of social surveys and interviews with people from all around the world. So let's watch a short video about 8 foundations of creative society.
The biggest social polling in our entire history of civilization has been conducted during the last 10 years by people around the world. 180 countries, millions of people of different social statuses, denominations, nationalities, talk about the society in which they want to live in. And this is a creative society based on the answers of the people from around the world. 8 foundations of creative society were established. A society where all people can live in happiness, peace, and prosperity. This is that very society that our prophets bequeathed to us. All prophets talked about the value of life, freedom, honesty, common human values, equality before God, mutual respect, and unification of people, about love for each other. They talked about the common truth and about the world which we can create. The prophets said, there will be a time when we're able to build a creative society. We are honored to live in the time which the prophets talked about, when everyone is chosen.
Wow, perfect.
I also like this part, from the conference, and especially how it's ended when everyone is chosen, because really, that's the time when we are all people have to understand that we have a huge potential within ourselves. And so could you please share your opinion about the 8 foundation? Maybe you have some comments on this video as well.
I had already seen the 8 foundation activities, but I am impressed with the 2 things. I am impressed on all things, but the 2 things that inspired me most, which is human life and development personality. Human life is very precious. From the beginning of the era, human is going to born in a society, and human is creating a society. But for the advanced development and for the nuclear family, human is now break up. And for the break things, human is now distracted with his life, distracted with his with his society and distracted with his life as well. So what happens? Human satisfaction is not coming. Human at the first time, people are thinking that property can give me satisfaction. Property can give me everything. But what happens in those days? We can see property can't give us anything. Property can never give the satisfaction to the people, which the unity of the people and which the satisfaction of the people comes through the people's development. If you can contribute someone's life, the peacefulness what you have received, you didn't receive it from the money, and you don't receive it from the things which have no life, just like luxury cars. The perception may be changed, but at the end of the point or the end of the view, the situation will be scenario will be same forever. So human life is more important rather than the technology and rather than advanced world. Today, we are not valuing our life because the advancement of the technology is creating us more lazy rather than the before. All of the reason and all of the religion are the same words that you have to work for the people and you have to work for the development of the people. But nowadays, for being of this departed soul, we don't want to do these things forever. And time has been come so that we need to be united together and we need to create a good society in the world, which will be a world and which will be united together for work. So that's all. Secondly, I want to talk about the development personality of the people. See, everything people is controlling in the world, everything we need to be developed for our personality, and everything we need to develop for our communication, our proper communication. If I want to talk about the education, the government is providing the highest success rate in education nowadays. Look at the first world countries. They're providing the free schooling in everywhere. So the literacy rate will be removed forever. And the educated people can come out. Why they want to do these things? They want to do these things that education can give us the victory. Education can remove the scarcity forever. Being with that reason, I support these things, and education can give the development of the people. However, not only education can give the development of the people, they are also needed the common sense and the soft skills, and they are also needed the relationship with the people. So at the meantime, we're talking about the connectivity of the people and the networking of the people. So if we have connected with the good people and good professional people in the same compartment or in the same platform, just like creative society, so I think that will be much better for us. So in one click, we have the solution of the problem. In one click, I need to find on the people that who can give me the solution and who can help me forever. That's all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for such inspiring words. We would like to ask our technical support to show us the first foundation, which you have already commented. We would like to read it for our viewers. Human life is the highest value. Life of any human has to be protected as one's own. The goal of society is to ensure and guarantee the value of each human's life. There is not and never can be anything more valuable than human's life. If one human is valuable, then all people are valuable. Sahlan, how do you think, how will our society change if every single person will implement this foundation in his own life, in his own area?
Firstly, we have to treat human as a human. Which way the creative society expresses a word about the human life. This is absolutely perfect. They treat the human as a human. They don't treat the human for their social status and for the economical status. So if we value the human life, then it will be valued our lives and our society. If we don't value the human life rather than the property, then it will be distracted for our society. So I firmly believe the things creative society is saying about the human life is absolutely perfect. It's absolutely perfect.
And also, could you please elaborate the role of every person in building on the creative society? What can each of us do, maybe right now, on his place, in order to make this society our reality?
As I mentioned before, human life should be sacrificed for other human, because human is not only for his own self, human is for the other human. And in every religion, the prophets, all of the prophets are saying the same things, that you need to help to the other people, help the poor, help the most desirable person, or help the most special needed children for the society. Yes, if one can contribute to the other's life with his support, with his education, with his knowledge, so it will be more helpful for them rather than the property.
Absolutely. So that's why, we all people have to be united, so we could, like, synchronize our moves, our actions, and really to be united on the basic of humanity. Since, even now our interview, the name is called that first is humanity, so then definitely we will survive. So on this basis, we could unite and we could overcome anything and facing any problem what we have nowadays and overcome it. So in such case, I just would like to ask our technical support to show one more video from the conference Creative Society United We Can. It took place on the 20th of December 2020. So let's watch this video and then talk about it.
The question's not who is behind us. The question's who is next to us. See, when someone says, "Oh, Steve, with your creative society, who's behind the creative society?" Nobody. See, I stand next to people around the globe. I stand next to people around the world. I don't lead anybody. I don't follow anybody. I stand next to my brothers and my sisters. Seema said this from India. Dr. Seema said, we're all one family. These are all my family. The Creative Society, you can do a few things right now. One is take personal responsibility and say, you know what, I'm in. I like it. I'm going to decide that we can make a difference. I choose that there is a solution to all of the world's problems. I will take personal responsibility. What is the mindset? One of my favorite quotes is this: if you believe you can, or if you believe you can't, you are right.
So do you have any comments?
No, I don't have any comments, because he's saying the words, which is absolutely true. And yes, he mentioned about the India, who is taking the responsibility. If you think that I'm the right person, yes, I'm the right person for that, because although I'm connected with the creative society for the development of the people.
Yeah, I think it's like just supported the answer. So what is actually the role of every person? So when we are taking our personal responsibility, then it's definitely will working out.
I would like to add one thing in this topic, Anna, because see, when you are developed, you can development to the others people, or you can take part to the development of the others people. If your knowledge is not for sharing, and if you contribute it together in a jar, in your own knowledge, so it will be destroyed soon. When you will be died, it will not work for one another people. So knowledge is for sharing. If you can contribute someone's life to develop him or herself, or if you can contribute to that person with desired need, so it will be more precious from my part. It will be more precious, and it will be more prestigious from my part, because I have some relatives who need some help, and who is not the normal people, who are children with special needs. So when I contribute their life with some sorts of little things, just like we can teach them the soft skills, we can teach them the hard skills for their life, so it can contribute much more value rather than money. So if I am developed, if I am sharing, yes, I can take the responsibility for them, not for the economical, but I can take the responsibilities that I can teach them everything. Then the world will be changed. What is the motto of the Creative Society? To change the world with some good human being, to be united together, to work together. Yes, being with that reason, we can remove the scarcity, because everything is happening in the world for the scarcity. People want to remove the scarcity from their own and from their country, but they never think which scarcity they are removing from their country, it could be diverted to another country. So we have to work together for the development of a human life with a little bit of contribution. Whatever you can do, you have to contribute to society. Then we can build a perfect nation and perfect world.
And like creative society is like a new format of relationship between people, between communities, between countries. So in such case, what do you think? What should be the basis of the relationship between people? At least we start, so then it will be as a consequences with the good atmosphere in society.
I have two recommendations for that. As I see, it's popular in Allatra. Or in your country, but is the time or is the era of the communication, the time or the era of the marketing, or people? Creative society should be surrounded more vastly in another world. Just like in Bangladesh, we don't know about the creative society. There are very marginal people know about the creative society. So it needs to be more diverse in other countries. So you need to be give the information that come for the development and come for the development of your own and come for the development of the others. So there are very few in the country. There are very few organizations in the world whom are doing work for the people and whom are doing work for freely. So I think you will get a biggest response if you could surround the world just like other ads and other good works. What you are doing is absolutely perfect. What you are doing, you are contributing to the other's life, to be connected together, to build a good network. So what 10,000 people can do, 100 people can do if they can build a good network with themselves. So my first recommendation for the creative society is it should be more diverse. It should be more diverse and people have to know more about the creative society. And the second thing is it will be work together. So if you want to work together, give the responsibility to the country people. Because I'm from Bangladesh, so I can flow this information to my colleagues, to my friends, to my partners, to my social obligations. So that creative society is a very good society because so many people are in here. They are very professional and they want to connect with the good society and they want to do many things for the people, but they don't have that platform just like the creative society. So my second recommendation will be that you need to be some representative in several countries from the creative society so they can connect more people together for the betterment of the people's life. Thank you.
Actually, this is what we're doing now. Spreading the idea of creative society to your country, and actually this is the answer to your first point, to make it more diverse. Yes, so this diversity we are doing by spreading this idea, and so this is very good that you can share with your friends there, and we can spread it among other countries. So as you know, we have different channels, different directions in different countries. So we have participants all around the world, and every day people from different countries join the project, the Creative Society. So yes, thank you.
And also just would like to add, Tanya, that like Creative Society, a very unique one, and it's come from heart to heart. It's impossible to make some marketing, or advertise, about I don't know, some the new iPhone is coming, to advertise. It's impossible to do. So that's why, as you know, that we are on a stage on an informational one, right? So all people have to choose in the freedom in what kind of society we should live. So firstly, we all people should know about this initiative, and that you are really rightly said that we have informed everyone, and it should be every person, all in every corner on the earth. And actually in Bangladesh, there is a participant, and they already very actively participated in translating. So, people who do not know English, but speak, for example, Bangla, so they could understand it. And it's so valuable that all people sincerely understand the their role in it. Because really, if you could spread this idea, besides, we are talking about good, we are talking about vitally important topic for us, human topics. So that's why it's so important, to put our intention on this topic, and together are moving towards building creative society. And in such case, to continue this chain of information and to meet all people all around the world, we are testing this theory of six handshakes, which actually I think a brilliant theory, because it's led us to meet every person and to talk about creative society. So in this case, maybe you have on your mind whom you would like to invite.
Yes, Anna, I perfectly agree with you, and I want to add one little more thing. Doing a very fantastic work, no doubt about it. But in which country you are spread it? Which country you are spread it? If you can find this country's problem, if you can find the person who can solve this problem for a little bit, then I think that would be much more diversible to the people. Because you see, if you have a campaign in Israel or in Palestine that please don't do the violence, and we are working for the people in the banner of the creative society, in the platform of the creative society, then I think it will be more spreadable to the people that yes, there is a society called Creative Society who is working for the people, and they are giving a clear message that they are working for the people, and please do not do any harm to the human life. So I think that will be more easier for me. And one thing I must have to add, if you have the platform to work for the people with disabilities, for the special children, that's like the autism babies and the Down syndrome babies, we have that kind of special people. So I can arrange a workshop in my country so that we can give some help to these children, because they are really need the help of the others, the special doctors or the special counselors whom they will help them. And that will be more precious for us, really precious for us and the family as well.
Yeah, that's all good. Thank you so much. But just would like also to mention that firstly, we have to change the format of our society. And this is really the first task for all of us. Because if you already know about these 8 foundations, and if we could implement everything, all these 8 foundations in our society, so all the problems, any problem would be changed in this case, definitely. Besides, today we talked about human life very much, right? So if even this first foundation could be implemented in our society everywhere, so wars will definitely fixed. If human life is the highest value, why we need wars, right? So that's why it's now it's like the main problem, the main crisis for all of us in this world, right? So if we people could change the pyramid from the consumer to the creative society, so definitely we will have all this solution, and we could overcome everything. But it's again depend on us. It's impossible that organizations will come and provide everything and will arrange a beautiful life. No, it's again up to us, because only this case up to all people. This is very important, and in unity we could just change the format. We could build creative society. That's the one, the one condition for it. So any person maybe you would like to invite to our next interview, and we could together continue discussion.
Yes, I would like to recommend one of my friends who is really interested to work with the Creative Society. So today I will talk with him, and I will recommend you for these things. And it's James Brand.
Could you please repeat one more thing? The last one?
Sorry for the thunderstorm, because it's raining in my country. One of my friends who is very interested to work with the Creative Society, and he's very curious to know about the Creative Society. So as I informed everything from my part, I will inform him to join the Creative Society and have a formal interview with you all.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sahlan. And now I would like to address to our viewers. And we want to say that if you want to learn more about the Creative Society project, if you understand that this is society you would like to live in. Please visit our website, ALLATRAunites.com, and press the button Join Us. Millions of people who also strive to make the global change, as this change is possible only in unity of all people. And of course, if you want to be the part of our next live broadcast, send us an email.
Sure.
Thank you so much. So, Sahlan, thank you so much for today's conversation. And maybe you have something to wish to all people all around the world.
At lastly, what I say, please say no to the war, say no for the injustice, and we work together for the development of human life. And I wish from my little initiative, it can change the world. Thank you very much. And I really appreciate the Creative Society. And I'm very fortunate to take part in the interview with you all. And thank you. May Allah bless you all.
Thank you, Sahlan. Thank you. So you have find time to talk with us, and we are together create such interesting, conversation. And I would like to say thank you to everyone who was watching us today. And since you said say that no war, and indeed, nowadays we see that 99% of all the population who are living now on the planet Earth would like to live in peace. And now just let's finish today's conversation with the song. And the song, firstly, we have heard on the global conference, Creative Society, What the Prophets Dreamed of. And this song already become an anthem of the humanity. And it reflects all people's aspiration to live in unity, to live in love, and really to live in creative society. So just would like to say thank you to everyone again, and to see you soon next time. And let's at the end to listen to this beautiful song. Goodbye to all.
Bye.
Words and truth. We are more than 99%, all united in one God, in one love. Our prophet's dreams come true. We are the 99%, but we are often being fooled by those who are only 1%, who stole our rights and freedom. They took our benefits away and left us with your simple rights. Oh, right to die for their gain, and right to listen to their lies. 1% of them, 99 of us, stop to their game. No more beating us with lies, no more drinking our blood, no more slaying our lives. What's going on? We are sighted and awake. Now we know what is the truth, and we know what's fake.
We are more than 99%.
Нас больше 99%.
All prophets dreamed of peace and love in pure, united, happy world.